Okay. Hey everybody, it's me again, Coach Tina, back with another video. Today I thought I would show you around something that made my THM baking life so much easier. We recently moved into this house. Well, I guess it's not recent anymore. It's probably been almost a year. It feels recent to me. But anyways, and I have a pantry in this house, and I found that I continued to have to, oh gosh, I forgot this or that. And it was just frustrating trying to figure out a way to organize all of my THM stuff. And so I came up with this idea, and I'll walk you through it as I get it out here. So I bought one of these rolling carts. I got this one, oh gosh, I think I just got it at Michael's, to be honest. But you can easily find them on Amazon, and I don't know, I think they're everywhere, Walmart probably. I will link you one to Amazon that is just like it. So if you're interested in doing something like this, you can also. And then I bought these nifty little containers on Amazon, this one. And I'll kind of walk you through what I keep on my cart. And I think my kitten's gonna probably come into the video here a little bit, but that's Patches. Say hi. Say hi, Bugs. Okay, so what do I keep on my baking cart? Well, one of the things I recently added to my cart was, I'll start here with these little hooks, these little command hooks. So I have, this is a set of teeny tiny, like, it's like, it says a nip, a smidgen, a pinch, and a dash. But I use that for if I'm going to use THM stevia powder, which I don't use all the time, but I have it in case I need it. And then just a regular set of tablespoons, a spare set that I keep there, because as a THM and a baker, you know you use a lot of measuring cups, measuring spoons. We just go through a lot. So there's always good to have more. And I actually have more in this drawer right behind me too. I do most of my baking right here. All right, so back to the cart. So one of the things I'll show you first too is back here I keep this little notepad, and in it I can record when I run out of a product because I never remember. I think I will, but I don't. And actually I was just at the THM store the other day and I forgot to get oat fiber. I have enough to last me a little bit, but I could have used more. So I always keep this little guy in here with a pen back here, and then I can just mark down when I run out of a product, and then I'll know that I need to get that next time I go shopping and take it with me. So on the top shelf, I keep the things that I use quite frequently or that fit better, okay? So in here, I bought this. I think I got the first one of these kinds of canisters from a Ross store or like a TJ Maxx, something like that. You know, a discount seller. And I love these things. So I actually own three now. I keep sweeteners in a cupboard up here because I use sweeteners daily for teas and such like that. But I keep baking blend in this one, and I make my own baking blend because I can't have the THM one. But I love these. They seal up nice, keeping everything fresh inside. And then it even comes with a cup that actually does have measurements. You probably can't see that, but it does measure up to 1 full cup. So that saves me some washing later because I can always use that. So I love these. I will link to these also. And then, like I said, I got these containers, which I have in my pantry also off of Amazon. But what I keep here is I have baking powder. Below it, I have baking soda, Glucki. I keep nutritional yeast right here below that. And then in the back, these are tall ones. So I have a big container of coconut flour. And this is what I'm almost out of. See that? So oat fiber right there. And I only use THM oat fiber. Don't waste your time buying any other. I can tell you from experience, I've thrown the other stuff out too many times thinking I got a bad batch, but that's not the case. It's just gross. So just buy the THM oat fiber. I buy other things by other brands, but not oat fiber. Okay, so on the next shelf down, I have my chia seeds in a container, keeps them nice and dry. And then back here I have raisins. So I just keep all that there. I'm gonna put this back. And behind it, can you kind of see, you can a little bit. I have beef gelatin, cocoa powder, and these are in the taller containers. Both of these are in tall containers. Because I use a lot of those products and I buy them in large quantities. So I keep them in larger containers. And then eventually I might get more containers for these, but these bags end up fitting better just in the bags. If I had containers, I'd probably run out of room. But I use a lot of garbanzo bean flour, so I have that here. I have coconut flakes because I use a lot of those. buckwheat flour. I bought this specifically for Jessica's soaked blueberry muffin. If you haven't tried it, you really should. It's so good. And it has wheat flour in it, but you can do a 1-to-1 sub with buckwheat flour, and they are dairy-free, egg-free, and now gluten-free if you use this. So check it out. I'll link it to you guys below. I have my Swerve brown sugar, and then I bought allulose. As you can see, it's closed, so I haven't even tried it yet. I know I want to make something delicious. I'm just not sure what that's going to be. If you have a good recipe you've already tried with allulose, share it with me. I'd love to know. And then back behind that, I keep confectioner's erythritol. So I can like coat, I don't know, cookies or, you know, make a little sprinkle of something. So I have made these brownies. Actually, they'd be nice. Those would be really pretty if I kind of powdered them up with this. It would be really nice. And I do like making pretty food, FYI. I do. I just found over the years that I don't know, it just feels special when I make my food pretty, even if it's just for me. And I don't do it at every meal, but sometimes it's just a nice thing to do for yourself. All right, so on the lowest shelf, which you can see, I have my psyllium husk for making my own baking blend because I can't have the THM one. And then I have peanut flour. I have oat flour, brand new back there. I keep xanthan gum as well on my cart. I have hemp seeds because I use those all the time. And then right here I need to refill it. But usually this is oat flour. This is usually filled to the top because this is probably my #1 flour. I make a lot of E-foods. At the stage of life I'm in, E is my best friend. So I really stick a lot to E's. And I still have S's and fuel pulls, but I would say the majority I have is E's. And I do a lot of e-baking. And so having this container seal up my product nicely keeps it all fresh and wonderful. And then I'll kind of turn it around so you guys can see. So I also have a bar of unsweetened chocolate back here. And then I have behind that a whole nother bag of buckwheat flour because I usually buy things in multiples. So I have another bag of garbanzo bean flour right here. And then I have oat flour. And this one is specifically gluten-free because my daughter cannot have regular oat flour or regular oats. She can only tolerate gluten-free ones. So I always make sure I keep this one separate if I've bought not certified gluten-free oat flour, just for her. So if I make something, she can tolerate it. And so you can see, you can easily access this from either side. It has these wonderful casters, so it rolls around wonderfully. This was seriously like one of the best things I did for my THM baking. And I'll kind of show you, I have a cupboard up here to the side, and I'm not gonna move the camera, but I can show you. You guys can see where I'm at. So see, I keep Gentle Sweet in this one, Super Sweet Blend in that one. So, and I don't mark this one because I know it's not this, so it's easy to tell. So I have these two, and then in this same cupboard, I keep all my extracts and seasonings and things like that. So basically what I do when I want to bake something on plan is I go over to my pantry and I just roll my little cart out, and I usually set it up just about like that. And then in this drawer here, I have a bunch more utensils I have my measuring cups, I have more measuring spoons. Everything is easily accessible. My measuring bowls are up there so I can mix in everything. It just makes my baking time more efficient, which if you guys have been following me for any time, you know I am huge about preparing and getting ready for your week, making wonderful things that are on plan so that you have a quick grab and go. And this is one of the ways I honestly do that is I have everything in one spot. I'm not getting frustrated because I'm running back and forth, trying to find a product to finish a recipe. So this is what I do. I thought you guys might like a little tour of it. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions or suggestions how I can make it better even, I'd love to hear. It's, you know, it was just a little idea popped in my head, but I'm sure there's even better ways to do it. And, or more cool things I could hang on the outside. And it's magnetic. I probably could even put, you know, cool, like, I don't know, magnets on there. If I could find a THM one, that would be the best. But anyways, all right, you guys, thank you again, as always, for following along, watching my videos, giving me thumbs up, and subscribing so that you see the next one. I try to put these out every Monday, and maybe they'll happen more often. I don't know. For now, Mondays are my goals. So I hope you all have a really blessed week, and thanks for joining me. I'll talk to you later. Bye.